Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I am Daversai. Today we're going to go over challenges 49 through 60 of the October 2025 monthly challenges. To begin with, we have Fiora with Minimalist. Game start, the player starts with 2 extra mana gems but doesn't get more at round start. And Power Overwhelming. Round end, grant the foe's units everywhere, +1/+1. You could do this with Kindred, probably be fine. Power Overwhelming shouldn't bother too much. But we're going to be using Evelynn for Troll King's Crown, Tempest Blade, and Crown Guard Inheritance. Evelynn is one of the best into Minimalist because she only ever needs 4 mana to play perfectly, and she permanently stuns the enemy board and gets extra attacks every round. So here, ideally, you'd probably take something that costs 4 or less. Just going to grab that Kindred, and I'm going to take... Anti-up is a little questionable, so I'm going to take double attack here. And we'll just skip at the spells chest and go into Fiora, whose power is time to duel. When one of the foe's allies challenges an enemy, give that ally +1/+1 and tough this round. And we're going to keep Sulter, and hopefully we draw into Evelynn, and we do. So we have basically won the game. We're just going to pass here, let them attack. They have Challenger. We don't want to get hit by that and lose one of our husks. And health is a resource, you know. You never need more than one. Gonna drop Evelynn here. We couldn't attack first because we didn't have the stats to do so. They would have just killed our units, which you actually don't want very much on Evelynn. You want to preserve as many units as possible. Same reason we're not going to play this husk here. We just want to get more triggers of Evelynn's level up condition, because that will give us +2/+2 to everything, and also trigger Crown Guard Inheritance and Tempest Blade. And we are going to drop Steam here. This will be 2 kills, but it's fine. We're going to win the game right here. Attack once with Scout, and then just attack again. No problem. Challenge number 50 is Fizz. Special rules are Ionia discount and suffer round start. Deal 3 to all the player's damage units. For this we're going to be using Lillia with double Stalkers and Guardian Orb. We can dodge suffer maybe. But if not, the double Stalkers is going to win anyway. Double Stalkers is just really good. Take Annie for no particular reason. Then we'll go for the champion item chest. I don't mind this double attack, I'm going to take it. And then we go for the champion item chest, like I said, and Shadow Totem's okay. Might be able to do a little better. Some more double attack, why not? We're just going to do double attack all day today. Then we go into Fizz, whose power is Mercurial Nature. Round start, the foe creates in hand a fleeting spell that costs 3 or less from their region. It costs 1 less. So Fizz can make early, what's it called? Bunch of units early, and then after that, kind of doesn't do anything. They take 2 from that Quick Strike Blade, drop Lillia, removing both units, and then we're going to want to sleep Lillia so that she comes back with more stats. She comes back with more stats. We're just going to attack here. Could play a unit, but then they could play a blocker, so we just play first. And we're going to drop... maybe Annie is fine. Annie, of course, not doing anything with that Stalkers. We're going to block because Deathless is going to revive us anyway. And then we're going to sleep. And if I had 1 more mana, I would sleep Lillia as well. Lillia was probably the better sleep option. I thought I had enough to do that, but I was incorrect. Okay, get hit with the list, that's fine. Drop Green Glade Lookout. And we're going to sleep so that we take no damage. And then we're also going to sleep Lillia here so that she can come back with that double Stalkers. Don't want to sleep Annie because she's stunned and that stun won't go away unless we can start a new round. And Tekken here has the potential for something to block, but otherwise it wins. And it wins. Challenge 51 is Misfortune with Targon's Peak. Rounds or game start, the foe summons a Targon's Peak. Round end, all players draw 1. Vicious enemy, welcome to the Murder Bridge. Game start, the foe summons the Howling Abyss. And small stuff, when the player summons a unit, set it to 1/1. For this we're going to be using Jinx. We just use Jinx because of small stuff. Scourge's Stash, Loose Cannon's Payload, and Guardian Angel. I think the combination of small stuff and welcome to the Murder Bridge might be kinda strong. We're going to take LeBlanc here for this mana gem on Thorn of the Rose. So, I mean, it's always kind of a good idea to use Jinx for small stuff regardless. Just, there's no reason not to. So, yeah. Deathless Guardian Angel, Timeless Combination. Then we go into Misfortune, whose power is Boarding Party. When the foe's units attack, deal 1 to the player's Nexus and the player's battling units. There's just no reason. And then you have Welcome to the Murder Bridge plus Targon's Peak, which means that there's a possibility that the level 2 champions they're creating in hand are going to get, why can't I think of the word? Discounted as well and cost 0, and that could be like really tragic for you. Gonna drop Jinx here. It got reduced to 0 cost because of the Targon's Peak, and we immediately get rid of Misfortune. They'll probably play another one? No, they can't. Okay. Could have played those 2 rockets, but it's fine. It's not going to make a big difference. Get rid of Teemo and attack. Attacked in the wrong order. Amateur Aeronaut should have been first. It's fine though. Drop the other Amateur Aeronaut. And we'll pass. And we'll pass. I'm gonna block here. Jinx is gonna die, come back to life. Discarding our hand, dealing a bunch of damage to the enemy Nexus. Doing it twice because of Deathless. And we're gonna play this Super Mega Death Rocket. And we can kill our unit again, triggering that same effect. And another Super Mega Death Rocket. Challenge 52 is Kai'Sa and Thresh. Special rules are Demacia Discount and Adorabus. Round start, transform the player's strongest follower into a 1/1 squirrel and silence it this round. For this, we're going to be using Ambessa with Double Stalker's Blade and Guardian Angel. Ambessa, I've decided is my Kai'Sa counter. I'm not sure why I've decided that, but Ambessa is good enough to kill anything, so it works. I think Rise is actually probably incorrect here. Diana had Overwhelm, it would be better, but I think it'll still be good enough. And at the shop, cost reduction on public execution isn't bad, I'll take it. And Deathless plus Guardian Angel is the timeless combination, so we take that. Then we go into Kai'Sa, whose power is Rapid Evolution. Round start, the foe grants each of their units +1/+1 and a random keyword. Basically, as soon as we can play Ambessa, we win the game. So, hopefully we draw her. And we do. Pretty good hand, actually. Gonna pass, let them play a card, we're gonna stun it with Rictus. And then if they play another card, we would have stunned that too. But they didn't, so just attack. Comes a squirrel. They're out of mana, so we play Ambessa. Those kills get us a Midnight Raid, which we use. And here, I think we just attack. They'll play Kai'Sa. We're going to... Oh, Public Execution actually isn't strong enough. Inscription here, I guess, and then drop Diana. Can use Pale Cascade, but now I can't afford Public Execution, so that was a plan that didn't work out for me. They made a new unit, full Public Execution now. We get that rally. Kai'Sa levels up, we're just gonna kill her. Guess we can also attack with everything, why not? They kill the squirrel, I don't care. I don't know what I was doing there. Felt wrong. Take Shadow Totem, it'll do extra Stalker's Blade, and when it dies, the Deathless will bring it back to life. And not sure what I want. Power Riff, I guess, is great. Now we go into Thresh, whose power is Damnation. Game start, the foe summons Vaults of Erelia, and then when Thresh levels, they get 3 Shadow Isles champions in their deck. Yeah. Keep Rictus. Rictus is amazing. Although, ideally, we're going to want to drop Ambessa here. We want them to have a couple of units before we do that. 4 would be ideal, but it's fine. Now, we did give them Escaped Abominations, but that's fine. We're not too upset by that. Attack with all our Midnight Raids. If you have the 4-star, you do get Phalanx on that. If you don't have the 4-star, you'll actually create another Ambessa that will hit with the, what's it called? Stalker's Blade, and then give you more Midnight Raids, which is actually probably a little bit better. So, either way, you're going to have a good time. We attack here. Again, we can sacrifice that Ambessa, although because military training, he's not going to die. My bad. And we kill. Challenge 53 is Zed with Natural Magic. All cards cost 2 less and power overwhelming. Round end, grant the foe's units everywhere +1/+1. For this, we're going to be using Master Yi with Chameleon's full build and Crown Guard. If you do have Echoing Spirit, use that instead of Chameleon's Necklace. It is much, much, much better. And if you have Chosen by the Stars, use that instead of full build. Also very, very much better. Master Yi does like Epic Relics. With Natural Magic, you can one-shot the opponent, so that's pretty good. You could find Fiddlesticks as a support champion. That would actually be the ideal. Doesn't look like we're going to, so I'm fine taking his Garen, I guess. You just want more copies in your deck of Master Yi, because when you play Wuju style, you draw a champion, and if you draw both of your support champions without drawing more Master Yis, you lose your infinite combo, which is bad. I'm gonna reroll here, see if we can find something better. Wuju style with Hextech Fabricator is great. And we go into Zed, whose power is Blade in the Darkness. Round N. If the player's Nexus took damage this round, the foe's strongest unit strikes it. Ideally, we were looking for something with Hero's Horn so we could draw a champion. But this is going to have to be good enough. So for example here, we do have one Wuju style, which hopefully is enough to win the game, but we could draw into both Garens, and if we do that, then we lose our infinite combo, and then we have to find a way to get another card in hand. We draw 0 Garens, that's ideal. They might be able to Will of Ionia, so I need to think about that a little bit. I'll play the squirrel, see what they do. Yeah, there's Will of Ionia, which I should have expected. They normally can't play it on round 1 because they don't have 4 mana, but because everything is reduced in cost by 2, they were able to do it, which kind of messed up all my stats. It's okay. I got him back, because you can get infinite stats with Master Yi, which is why we use him. This attack levels Master Yi up, which gives us Crown Guard Inheritance, Rally, and then we attack again. And that is the whole thing. Challenge 54 is Viktor and Lulu's special rules are Combat Awareness. All units have Scout, Vicious Enemy, and enemies of Demacia will fall. Game start, the foe summons the Grand Plaza. For this, we're going to be using Mel. I'm going with Grand General's Counterplan, Chemtech, Duplicator, and Archangels. I think Archangels could be Lost Chapter or Loose Cannon's Payload, and any of that is fine. I don't think Mel is particularly great into Scout, but I think if we can just remove all of their units, it doesn't matter anyway, which Mel is very good at doing. I also just kind of like spell slingers, so this might just be a personal preference that holds no bearing in real life. I'm gonna take Seraphine, we're gonna play a bunch of spells, and it should level her up. Fine Draft might be okay. I don't think we need Quick Strike Blade, although it's not terrible. Acorn with Mana Gem I do want. Acorn with Rally is probably fine. Spirit Stone on Mel, I think unnecessary. We'll take Excavators on Ballistic Bot. Then we go into Viktor, whose power is beyond mere flesh. The foe's units have +1/+1 for each of their keywords. And we just skip. Round 1 we're going to play Acorn, but I think I want them to use mana first. And they used all their mana, so now we'll play Acorn. We can also play Lest. Then we attack. If Lest dies, that's fine. He creates a thing and we get some mana out of it. We do want to be removing that spell shield. We can do that from Mel dropping here. Although potentially Mel dies. Also, Rebuttal is not quite enough to remove. Huh. That's maybe a problem. I think I made mistakes. We can't block, we can Radiant Volley though, breaking his spell shield, and we can Rebuttal. But it's not going to be enough to kill. And we're losing our Mel here, so I don't know. Things not going super well, but it's fine. We'll make up for it next round. To pass and let them play a card. Then I'm going to drop Mel. Then a Radiant Volley. Could have killed Viktor with that. Probably should have. And we're going to pass. As long as he doesn't get Spell Shield, I don't care. Okay, we're losing Mel, which is really unfortunate. Going to Rebuttal though. Then when we lose Mel, we just replay. And we can Radiant Volley. We're perfect, we're great. Drop Seraphine here. Going to attack, this will create a Radiant Volley in hand. Chemtech Duplicator is now active as well. I'm gonna lose Mel again. That's fine, I guess. Drop a new one. Radiant Volley. Then we attack again. And we Radiant Volley. Not sure what's gonna happen, but I'm sure it's annoying. Rebuttal here. We're gonna lose one unit, and we're gonna drop Ballistic Bot. Okay. That's kind of fine. I'm fine with that. I think we just Ignition and win the game.
Do not lose your composure.
I think I played pretty poorly there. I wasn't really considering Challenger, and then we'd take a bunch of damage out of Scout. So, yeah, I think I could have done better, but overall it went fine. I only lost a few hit points. And I'm going to take Chimes because I really don't like Entrancing Lure. Then we go into Lulu, whose power is Adorabus. Round start, transform the player's strongest unit into a 1/1 squirrel and silence it this round. Hopefully we do a little bit better. Could have attacked more aggressively too, I think.
Well, this isn't the place.
Kind of want a blocker here.
Stop eating or no more walking.
Lulu with Scout is actually a little bit scary. Lulu generally not scary at all, but Scout does make it a little bit more challenging. If I attack, I lose Mel. Can't do enough Radiant Volleys to kill anything. So I guess we just have to pass. Can use Inspired Plans though. Then we'll pass.
No more purple for you, Snoozy.
Going to kill that guy, which will trickle effect and kill a bunch of other guys. And then still have Challenger. It's frustrating. We have 2 more Mel's in hand though, so that's not too bad. If I could do 1 more damage, I'd be really happy here. But I cannot. Trevor is crazy actually. I think Lost Chapter maybe would have been better. Drop Seraphine just so I can block something. I just need like 1 more mana. 1 more mana, I have no problems at all.
The arcane is at my fingertips.
We're pretty good now. Looks bad because we only have 1 hit point, but not overly worried about anything. Yeah, we'll attack with Mel. Spell Shield saving us here. This could be bad. We could draw that 1 puff cap and lose the game. Gonna rebuttal. And play Ballistic Bot and Inspired Plans. And we drew the puff cap. Super unfortunate. Wanted to kill Trevor, but I wasn't able to because he doesn't have enough power. Reroll everything here. If I lose here, it's gonna be so embarrassing. This is like not a fight I should lose. I mean, you do take a bunch of damage up front. Enemies, Grand Plaza being an issue. And I can't attack here because, again, we just don't do enough damage. And they have a full board. I need to kill 2 units here. Which I think I can, actually. I think we're mostly okay. So we rebuttal, which will damage everything. And then, had she not leveled, that would have killed her. Oh no, I messed up. I needed to Radiant Volley ahead of time, I think.
Impress me. Disgraceful.
Yeah, I just lost. Crazy. That was unexpected. Okay, so Lost Chapter would have been better because we would have had more mana to use over Archangel's Staff. I'm going to call that a mistake in my build. I can't believe that. I need to update my spreadsheet, so I'm doing that right now. And then we're probably just going to run it back again because it's in the spreadsheet and I don't want to change it. But I do need to update. Also, like, Luden's Tempest would have solved the problem. Like, Chemtech didn't really function too much, so if we did, like, Luden's and then Lost Chapter, I think that is what I want to do for this. I mean, Mel might just not be a good choice either, because we were having mana problems, but I think mana problems were generally because we weren't using Lost Chapter. We're going to go ahead and run that again because... yeah. I lost. Embarrassing. I think I want some low-cost units. We were missing that too. So like Miriam with doubling from Shadow Totem is good. And then at the shop, I wasn't even worried about anything. We're going to take Mel. And then Spirit Stone Allura, no. Solar Snare with Summoning Beacon would be good. Go back into Viktor. Okay. Reroll. This challenge 54. Scout plus Challenger equals ow. Updated my spreadsheet. And we're gonna pass, and I think we drop Blessed because we don't want to take 18 damage. Here I'm gonna pass, let them play a card. Then I'm gonna Solar Snare. Not as good as I wanted it to be because that guy has tough. And then we're gonna drop Mel because we have Lost Chapter. We get our spell mana back. We're going to attack just to get another Radiant Volley, and we're going to attack again to get another Radiant Volley. Having 3 of those should be really nice. We can also use Howling Gale here. We'll do a bunch of damage and create a unit. We don't want the Mechanized Mimic to attack. I don't think I can kill it. Well, actually, Rebuttal should be fine. Go ahead and rebuttal. Challengers is really messing with me. We're okay though. Drop Mel here. Wasn't watching my mana, might have been able to play a Radiant Volley first or something. These are now doing 5 damage. I can play 2 of them. Attacking again is bad. They let me end round. Absolutely do that. Play a Janna here.
Fill your lungs and cry, Janet. Steady as
And we attack. I need to create Radiant Volleys. And a Howling Gale. Then I'm going to attack again. Going to rebuttal.
focus. Do not lose your composure.
And drop Miriam. And we'll get some spell mana out of that. Lose Mel, unfortunately. Lose all our units. Howling Gale. don't think I want to do that.
What can I say? I'm an adaptable guy.
Give me a
Play Funsmith and Howling Gale. Feeling like Mel was a bad choice for this. Just overall, like things are not going super well. Maybe replace with Warwick or something. I don't know. Take Shadow Totem on Mel here. And at the healer, let's remove a card. We're gonna get rid of Academy Prodigy. And we go into Lulu again. Hopefully it'll go better this time than last time. Can't believe I lost. I mean, I can. This was always like a trial and I wasn't sure how it was going to work out. And it turns out poorly. I was just unsure if Mel could keep up with the scout, but I figured if she could it'd be really good. So that was kind of what I was betting on here. I think we're going to Solar Snare and then wait for Mel next round, because otherwise we're just going to lose her. And I don't think there's a good reason to do that just yet, since they have the attack token. I underestimated how strong Challenger plus like the +1/+1 and like the flood of units was going to be. So I don't know, it's fine. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes you lose because you made a bad choice, and it's fine. As long as you learn from your mistakes. That is what matters. And attack with Blast. If he dies, that's good, because we'll get our mana back, which we need. We can leave this alive. We can kill it later with a Radiant Volley on anything. Except around that Lulu, I guess. And we're going to pass, let them attack. And then we'll Radiant Volley again. I Radiant Volleyed the wrong unit. So we're just going to rebuttal to finish that off. I don't want to take any damage, because I can't really afford to. Then we're going to attack with Scout. They'll play a card. We'll drop a Funsmith. I think we can Radiant Volley, it's fine. Attack again. So this went better, but it still wasn't good. Like, we're down to 17 hit points, which is an unhealthy amount of hit points to have. Yeah. Don't use Mel here, probably. That is my advice. Not sure what I would use instead. Maybe Diana and then just like one-shot the Nexus. You just have to be careful on those Challenger rounds. I don't know. I mean, we got through it. I think I have to change my spreadsheet later, though. Whatever. Challenge 55 is Swain. Special rules are Bilgewater discount and nothing but Powder Monkeys 2. Round start, the foe summons a Powder Monkey. We're going to be using Nami with double Grand General's Counterplant and Chemtech Duplicator here. Because I had Mel set up 3 times. So I think the one near the end I have to change, because that's another combat awareness on 65. So we're just going to swap her out there. And we could take Katarina. Probably fine. Or we could take Karma with cost reduction and a stun. I don't think it matters. And we'll pass here. I think cost reduction would be ideal. Farsight alteration is always fun. We go to Swain, whose power is Suffer. Round start. Deal 3 to all the players' damage units. Reroll those guys because they have Farsight alteration anyway. We can drop Nami on round 1. So we'll do that, and we pass, and we pass. Make 2 Namis in hand. I think I need hand space before I really get started, though. That didn't help. None of these help. Everything I do takes hand space. Whatever.
Ride the surging tide.
Damn it.
Play ebb, play flow.
Carry you.
Be out of mana.
Ride the surging tide.
Drop an Eye of the Dragon. Play ebb,
Tide carry you.
play flow.
I will find the moonstone. I will save my people.
Play ebb and flow. Play ebb.
Tide carry you.
Be out of mana.
Quickly. Not all mean well.
Can heal one unit. We'll do that. The other guy's gonna die from the sucker power.
Surging tides.
Vision to see what others cannot.
Next round we'll have all the mana we need, so we'll just stun Swain here. Gives us a unit as well. And I don't know, we can play Answered Prayers, it's fine,
Surging
I
tides.
guess. Our hand is way over full. Manifest a follower we can afford. Let's take the Bloodthirsty Marauders, it's the most inexpensive. And Spacey Sketcher, which actually helps because we can drop a card. That gives us another card in return.
Accidental art.
I guess it's fine.
Let the tide carry you.
I can't believe I lost.
Surging
I'd
tides.
be sad about that for a while.
Break them.
Let's play a bunch of Ebb and Flow. Because of Chemtech Duplicator,
Let the tide
you can actually play these an infinite amount of times, as many as you have, as you won't run out of mana because you're refilling 2 spell mana every time you play them.
ride the surging tides.
Idea is to get rid of all of their units,
Rise with the surf.
and then just attack once they have a clear board.
Carry you.
I'm getting pretty close to that point.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
And that should be sufficient.
I'm proud to call myself Tide Caller.
Challenge 56 is Viego and Gangplank. Special rules are the price of progress. Players' spells cost 2 less, players' units cost 1 more, and power overwhelming. Round end, the enemy units get +1/+1 everywhere. And we're using Nami again, double Grand Generals, and Chemtech Duplicator. Won't be able to play Nami until round 3, but then we can play an infinite amount of spells, so should be fine. Spellslinger has a stun on it, so we'll take it. Gives us a way to stall. And Deathless is okay. Don't want Nami to cost more. We do want Nami to cost less, perfect. And we go into Viego, whose power is Sovereign's Domination. Round end, the foe summons, or round start, the foe summons an ephemeral copy of the strongest follower that died last round.
Does death follow me, or peace?
I don't know, words are tough.
Let the tide carry you.
I have my orders.
Gonna play Ebb,
Tide.
gonna play Flow.
Let the tide carry you.
We're gonna play Ebb, and we're gonna play Flow.
Surging tide.
And we're gonna do it again.
Rise with the samurai will never know fear.
You can also just kill the Nexus with Ebb and Flow,
Ride the surging tide.
eventually.
Tide carry you. Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
You could be so much more. Join the fold.
I feel like I didn't know I had the attack token.
Rise with the surf.
Fine.
Why are you here? Ride the surging tide.
Ebb and Flow.
Tide carry you.
I think you kinda get the point.
Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide.
attack and win the game. Excavator's charge will give us a lot of power. And at the healer we cut a card. I think mini morph I don't really need. Then we go into Gangplank, whose power is the Saltwater Scourge. Round start, the foe summons a powder keg. First time the foe starts the round with less than 20 hit points, they summon the Dreadway. If I play Answered Prayers here for free, I'll draw a champion and also reduce the cost of Nami to 0. We will then drop Nami, play Ransom Riches, taking something we can afford, dropping that unit, play Ebb and Flow, now that the Burble Fish costs 0, we play Burble Fish. And this looks like more than 30 damage. Challenge 57 is Lee Sin and Irelia. Special rules are Arms Race. Game start, all players summon 2 Funsmiths. After image round start, the foe revives an ephemeral copy of the strongest dead follower. Force of Power round start, the foe gets an extra mana gem this round for each unit they have, and Vicious Enemy. I think this is potentially very hard. You're going to be using Annie with Double Dreadway Chase Gun, and Luden's Tempest. Idea is to take advantage of the Funsmiths, and then hopefully we just win instantly. For support, we're going to take Misfortune here. Crackshot Corsair just does a little bit of extra damage for free. And for items, not really sure what I want. I think Farsight on Misfortune is probably okay. I rerolled just in case we found something for Annie instead, but we're going to take the House Spider and then also Death's Hand. Then we go into Lee Sin, whose power is always listening. When the foe attacks, they create 2 resonating strikes in hand. They cost 0. Let's keep Disintegrate. We can get rid of anything with that. And we're going to pass. And we're going to stun here. And you just take this damage because if you block, they'll use the Resonating Strikes. And then you'll lose your units. Drop Annie. Play a bunch of warning shots. Not quite enough to win the game. Unfortunate. Also, they have 9 mana. That is not good. Play Misfortune and attack. Misfortune will die. That is fine. You have 2 Death's Hands in hand. So we're going to use 1 here. Prevent that Dragon's Rage from going off. Stun Lee Sin again. Just never let him attack. And here, if you want to block, you can, but we can take 14 damage. It's not a big deal. If you had 2 Annies in hand, you would just win the game. Because you could block with an Annie and then replay. Use your last Death's Hand to win the game. Shadow Totem, not as good as it sounds because we're not going to have hand space for all of the warning shots anyway, but we'll take it because it's still fine. Get rid of Island Navigator, we're never playing that card. And we go into Irelia, whose power is Infinite Blade Waltz. When the foe attacks, grant their strongest unit +1/+1 and it attacks with the blades. We can stun Irelia, but of course she can just attack with free attacks anyway, so you know, it's only so good. I think I want to play House Spider here, and then next round we're going to try to get a bunch of cards out of our hand. Yeah, that was kind of expected. can block though. Blocking's fine. Stun Irelia. She can still attack with Flawless Duet. And apparently with that.
Don't worry, I've danced this 100 times.
Drop Spellslinger. What cards do I have? So if I play Annie, we're gonna get 5, which is like 30 damage. I don't know, whatever. Just drop Annie here, it's fine.
Wherever you are.
35 damage.
Blades sing in perfect harmony.
We don't really have elusives, so can't block. And they're gonna attack one more time, but we're gonna stun this unit here.
We were born in the first land, and we will defend
And Irelia can switch spots with anything if we block, but if we don't block, then she can't. I don't know if that's better. Gonna play Misfortune.
Guys, but not that good.
That recall is gonna do a blade dance, so Irelia is gonna attack. And apparently Zenea as well.
Gonna get bit.
I've got just the thing. Locked and loaded.
That's a weird swap. It's fine. Gonna attack with these two. Disintegrate here. I think I'm dead again. I'm just not playing well.
From shores to hills, we know every acre.
I can only do 4 damage. I can't block all of this.
Never stop shooting. Lost the beat.
The invaders gather on our
Yeah, no, there's an AI. I can't do anything here.
With steel.
Knew that was a potential with Chorus of Power.
Fight for
I
the
think
first
I'm
land.
gonna need both Annies in hand, otherwise I don't think I win. And that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna get 0 Annies instead. Real unfortunate.
I have my order.
Shoulders set, blades sharpened. Plant that lead foot. Don't worry, I've danced this 100 times.
Everything's behind you.
Here we get 1 Annie.
Whatever they are.
I think I just take the damage here.
Little blossom.
Drop Annie. Could have stunned Irelia first. Still gonna get hit with Flawless. I don't know, man. I'm out of ideas. I'll stun Irelia here. 14 is livable, I guess.
Just the thing.
If they play Zenea, I lose the game. If they play that, I lose the game. I need to be able to play a card. Like, if I can get Magic Embers off, I win. I think. Or if I can play Misfortune and attack, I win. But we'll see.
We were born in the first land, and
Irelia can swap with anything, which means I lose the game.
draw. I've got just the thing. Draw. Not gonna
Yeah, I don't know.
be.
Irelia decided not to swap.
Set
I
sail.
attack with Misfortune, I do 6 because of the damage, but because I lost my Funsmith and my Annie, it's still not enough. Should have played Mana Soul Student instead. Don't have enough for that. I don't think there's a way that I win here.
Generations tended this land,
Unless for some reason they decide not to attack me. Yeah.
But I promise.
Okay, well, bad plan. I think I went too all in. I think just not good. Okay, we're gonna replace Annie with Mel. I think that'll work. We're not gonna use this Mel later anyway because we decided that it's not really great against Scout Lulu, which we were planning on using for 65, so we'll just swap out here, take Poison Dart because it draws a champion, and then we'll move on. Crystal Carrier on Mel probably doesn't matter that much. It might, I guess. Reduce costs on rebuttal might be good. And then Solar Snare summoning a unit I think is fine. And we go into Lee Sin. Man, I don't know what's wrong. I've been lost in so long. And then I lose twice in one set. That's... I don't know. It's fine. I'm shaken. That's the problem. I had taken a little break after I lost the first time. But I didn't do that. Now I'm losing again. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Well, it does 4, so we can't kill this unit. If we rebuttal, that might actually. Yeah, cool. So we're gonna rebuttal here just to kill that unit so we don't get hit with Dragon's Rage. And attack seems okay. They do have a Resonating Strike in hand though, so we could lose the Ballistic Bot. We don't want to do that. We'll attack with the 2 Fun Smiths. We do want to create those Radiant Volleys too. So I think I just pass here, wait for them to decide what they're going to do. They attack, so we're going to Radiant Volley once. And then we're going to Radiant Volley again. He's going to play his Resonating Strikes, can't stop that, it's fine. He did level, which is scary if he ever gets to attack again, but hopefully he won't. We're going to Poison Dart here. Drop Teemo. And I think this attack is fine. Because we can Radiant Volley, removing all of the blockers. Maybe should have done that before the attack.
One day I'll be stronger than even you.
Gonna poison Buff Cap here.
Do not lose your composure.
And we're gonna rebuttal. You deny. Is safety blocked? Didn't realize they had deny. Gonna rebuttal. And ignition. Farsight Alteration guarantees us our champion. At the healer, we want to remove cards that we don't plan on playing. Maybe a Laura? Academy Prodigy. Go into Irelia, whose power is Infinite Blade Waltz. When the foe blade dances, grant their strongest unit +1/+1, and it attacks with the blades. Because of course of power, they get to attack even more times than normal, which is kind of what we ran up against last time. Which I knew was going to be a strong possibility, but whatever. Can only do so much. Blocks. We can Solar Snare here. Does 3, 3, and 3. Pretty good. Drop Mel. Gonna Radiant Volley. Oh, that didn't do exactly what I wanted it to do. It's fine. We're gonna Radiant Volley again. Gonna pass. And we just keep passing. Rebuttal when they attack. This is so much smoother than pretending that I could draw 2 Annies. I just really believed, you know. And a rebuttal. And attack. And rebuttal's not quite enough. Radiant Volley though. And now a rebuttal again. Perfectly smooth. I don't know. It's fine. You watch me to make guides to tell you how to do things and then I lose games. Challenge 58 is Thresh with combat awareness. All units have scout and beyond mere flesh. The foe's units have +1/+1 for each of their keywords, so they're going to get an extra one from that scout. We're going to be using Nidalee with Lost Chapter, Crown Guard Inheritance, and Tempest Blade. Second we get the attack token, we should win the game, unless we get hit by something weird, like a Spear of Vengeance. I think this is fine. Mahira as a Poro is pretty good. And then we skip. Champion item chest, focusing crystal is nice. And we go into Thresh, whose power is Damnation. Game start, the foe summons Vaults of Evelia. When Thresh levels up, create 3 Shadow Isles champions in their deck. And we have Nidalee, which is all we need to win. Although we would like to be able to block here. I don't think that's the thing that's going to happen. Seems okay. This is a Nidalee's Prowl, so potentially we could just summon another Nidalee if we needed to. Do have Scout, and we're going to want to maximize that. So I think we play the Shadow in the Brush. And I think we're going to clever Camouflage because they're about to kill it. And make a Hunting Fleet. Stun the whole board. We attack. And attack again. No problem. Challenge 59 is Bandle City discount and small stuff. When the player summons a unit, set it to 1/1. For this we're going to be using Yuumi with full build, Dreams of Yordles and Gale Force. Because, like I said, there were 4 small stuffs. We needed to do one without Jinx, and this is going to be that one, taking advantage of that Bandle City discount. Don't know what I want here. I'm going to take Lux, but I'm not sure if that's right. And I guess Deathless is fine. Not sure how that works exactly, actually. And we go into Darius, whose power is Hemorrhage. Round end, deal 1 to the player's nexus for each unit the foe has. Can use Disciple of Shadows if you have it, makes Yuumi free, but it's fine enough. We attach, and now small stuff doesn't really matter. We attack once, we attack again, make sure Darius has no units, because you take damage for each unit they have on board, so the less they have the better for you. And then if you target your units, they get stronger because of the Faded? Yeah. Attack with Scout.
Turn the page,
I think I'll drop Lux here. Attack again.
seen more than my share of trouble.
It's to rain ash in our wake.
We'll just keep making units bigger. Stun doesn't matter. Block because we have barrier. And we'll mini morph and block. Attack with Scout. Easy enough. No, I used to be really good with Annie. I don't know what happened. Challenge 60 is Azir and Jinx. Special rules are Trick of the Light. Game start. All players summon a Mirror Mage. Vicious Enemy. Big Feast when the foe summons a unit. Grant it +0/+3. And Let's Rock. Round start. The foe summons a Rockfall Path if they don't have one. Using Annie again with Double Dreadway and Ludens. With Trick of the Light, we should be able to kill the Nexus. Hopefully. I'm not, we'll lose again. Whatever. Tentacle has Hero's Horn, which will draw a champion. Not drawing our champions twice has been a problem for me. If you use Echoing Spirit, that kind of fixes that. Take draw champion on Death's Hand, and nope. I think I want Focusing Crystal. Definitely don't want that. Take Wanderer's Blessing, it's fine. We go into Azir, whose power is the Emperor's Army. Those sand soldiers everywhere have +2/+0. I don't know why it shakes me so much when I lose. Like, it's really not a big deal. Like, if you're doing this and you're on a new account, you probably lose all the time. I lose all the time when I'm playing a new account. I don't feel bad about it at all. I just move on. But when I'm playing and recording, like, I don't know, feels terrible.
Together, you are children of Sharina.
This is an Annie's Disintegrate, which means we can't afford to get rid of Annie. And in fact, we want to do that. I should have attacked with her, and I didn't.
I'd raise 1,000 soldiers to fight for Sharima.
Gonna stun. And they attack. We're just gonna block here. There's no real point in blocking that guy. Then we're gonna drop Annie, and of course this wins the game. Depending on drawing your champion twice is probably a bad strategy. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. Take Elusive. At the healer we remove our worst card, which is the Prefect, and we go into Jinx, whose power is Rocket Scope Boom. When the foe attacks, they play Super Mega Death Rocket. Play Watchful Idol just to get a card out of my hand. And then we're gonna drop Annie. Gonna play 4 warning shots. And we're going to attack.
Rules are made to be broken. Like buildings.
I think it just wasn't setting up very well. I don't know.
What's your favorite
Block some damage here. Could kill a unit, I guess. Doesn't super matter. Because I do want to get Mana Soul Student down.
Stick your lip out and give a puppy out. Trust me.
And I want to get Mana Soul Student down again. We're going to play Guile here. This will do 6 damage. We pass. And we're gonna Death's Hand.
I'm ready for my close-up. I can,
No problems at all. So anyway, that is challenges 49 through 60 of the October 2025 monthly challenges. Obviously, I had some struggles here. Sometimes in places I didn't expect. I didn't expect 54 to be hard at all. And I didn't expect 50. I kind of expected 57 to be hard, but not that hard. So watch out for those. I made changes on the spreadsheet, and yeah, use better champions than I did, and you should be okay. And that is all for me. I'm going to take a little break because obviously I'm stressed out, and I'm going to relax a bit, and you know, if you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.